if he's not trapping, then I'm not tapping. And then man, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
So I just dropped my app, www.ChisoLifts.com. Online personal training. You got custom meal plans, custom training plans. With the training plans, you got a video showing you how to do all your exercises. You can log in your sets, your reps, the weights you use, and literally every month I changed up your plan. In the description, you got a code BESTU20 at the moment. You can use that to get a 20% discount for life.
Would you say that music had an influence on you to ever do anything you shouldn't have done? Because sometimes you talk about lyrics.
No.
So how much of an impact does
generation?
No, but my thing is this: I've never heard a song, or especially rap music, and it's made me want to go out and commit a crime.
Yeah, we're from a different.
No, but wait. Let me explain why though. No, let me explain why though. Let me explain why I say that. Let me explain why I say that. It's this because when something's in you, okay, sometimes something may be massaged or watered. So for instance, when I say like someone who never had money before and all of a sudden has money and starts being an arrogant fool. There was an arrogant fool before, but they didn't have the things around them to be one. Exactly in the same way. Exactly in the same way when it comes to drill music. These people who are doing drill music, they're rapping about what's going on, talking about the ops they've killed, yes, but the drill music might play some gangster rap on the way to do a hit or on the way to do a dib, what they call a drill or whatever they call the thing they're doing. But that music, that music isn't going to make them do it in the same way. When you've got a girl in the house, yeah, I might play some loofah. I might play some, some Changing Faces, some 702. You get me? I might play some of that. You know what I'm saying? Wait. I might play that. Wait.
He's got a slow jam metal coming up.
The reason why I play that is to what? To set the tone and set the mood. Yeah? I was going to try and do that anyway. Whatever I'm going to try and do with her, I was going to try and do that anyway, but I might set the tone or the mood by playing that. So if I'm dating a girl from Peckham, I might play some gigs if I'm with her. You know, like, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might play some...
If you're talking about this, before grabbing cheats, you know?
I might put on a national anthem, Talk in the Heart. I might put it on in the bedroom for her. Now, that doesn't mean the music made me want to suck titties. It means that I played the music to basically get me in the mood. Is that not what gangster rap and everything else is for these children?
We're from an era of, let's say me and you get into a beef now, yeah, and we've both got older uncles, yeah, and we get into a beef, and our uncles are friends. Your uncle comes to my uncle and says, "Yo, these two have got an issue," and then they come together and bring us together. They're like, "You two, this is done now," and that's it, because we come from a different era. You see what I'm saying? You see now. If the same two uncles and two nephews come together, but the uncle's gonna stab the nephew. Hear what I'm saying? Right? Hear what I'm saying. The nephew is now gonna stab the uncle. So the difference now in the kids that are coming up is they are a far lot easier influence. So yes.
You listen to gangster rap growing up, yeah? You listen to gangster rap growing up.
Yes.
Did it ever make you go out and do drillings and stab and shoot people?
No, it didn't.
It didn't. But but remember, crime hasn't changed. Crime hasn't changed.
Okay.
Yeah, the crime that was stabbing that was doing back in the day, it hasn't changed. And what I mean hasn't changed is that gangster music is still gangster rap.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
You see, when you were adolescent ages, and you were understanding about girls and so on and so forth. Like, how are you manifesting that? What did that look like? Did that look like kiss chase? Did that look like snogging a girl behind the shed? Well, okay, let's say 15, 16.
15, 16. Them days there we was listening to like Seduction Central. They don't know who Jenny Francis is.
You see,
all they know is Charlie Sloth.
Who put Jenny Francis on that album? Was it Stormzy?
I think it was Stormzy.
I remember back in the day, sitting on top of the fridge, 5-hour conversation like this.
Like this.
While hoovering the ceiling.
Got to hang up at 59 minutes, otherwise the call starts charging and call again. They're not from that era, but the point is like, with the youths of today, like where I was going with. So how do you manifest that? At 15, 16, what is it? Kissing behind the shed? Is it feel ups? What is that? Alright, cool. So now, the kids that are in the same scenarios today, they have WhatsApp, they have Instagram, they have Snapchat. Imagine, think about how think about the kind of kid that you were And if you could be on sending things that disappear as soon as they've seen it, me personally, I would have been on so much crud.
Just man, you sound like you'd be sending dick pics at 16.
I probably would have. Oh, no. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. If you could have done that. But wait.
Put the filter.
But wait, the thing is, that's what the youths them are doing now.
Is it just lyrics?
And no, I'm saying they're sensitized to there's so much that's accessible to them.
Answer my question, please.
Lyrics is playing a part.
No.
Lyrics is playing a part.
Did lyrics?
It's not just
okay.
lyrics,
You listened to gangster rap, didn't you?
Yes.
And I'm asking you a question. Did gangster rap make you go out and want to be a goon?
No.
No. Do you think someone who's going to stab someone anyway is now going to listen to gangster rap here? And that's the motive?
Did you have an Averex?
I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
I wanted one.
Did you have an Averex?
Yes, you did.
I know you did, because yes, we had Averexes. Why did you have an Averex?
Super nooch. So
Averex. That's what I'm saying. That's influence. Get away. Occupation. Mic check.
Did it make you? No, my thing is this: we place so much emphasis on music, especially saying that this is what's causing the violence. When Christopher Columbus was going on that boat, you had to go and find all of those people. Yeah? What was Christopher Columbus? No. What was Columbus?
Please.
Ask my question.
Look at Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Excellent album. Remember that line on that track? I got blood on my hands and there's no remorse. The next line is mad. But we all said it back then. And it's like there's a level of consciousness now that didn't exist back then. Because we were somehow desensitized to it. So it didn't penetrate the same way it is now.
If it's not just lyrics, yeah? Okay.
I was going to say that.
When you talk about songs that call women hoes and women, when you call women hoes in songs and the B word in songs, witches but with a B, yeah? Women will be in the clubs dancing. Women are getting called sluts, slappers, hoes, and they dance to it all day long. Okay, we use the N word.
And they dance to grape songs.
They do. They listen to the N word in songs. As us black people, we don't get offended generally. Some do, some don't.
Right.
Going back to the insensitivity and going back to lyrics, you said that when it comes to that part of and hit 'em up, you kind of phase out a bit and you come back in. Yeah. All of us in this room has listened to gangster rap. We've been hooked on it at some point, even probably still to this age.
Yeah.
Now, people react to things differently. You've not gone out and done a madness listening to gangster rap. So I guess for you, one can argue and say it didn't influence you.
Yeah.
The same for you, and for me. For the other guy who's impressionable, are you four going to sit, because you're disagreeing with me, are you four going to sit here and say that gangster rap has made him go out to do that?
No, he was going to do that anyway.
He was going to do that anyway. That's my point though.
What I'm saying is the level of penetration and the way that outside can
he can relate to that. That's
right. The way that outside can influence the child is different now. Because you see, like there's this myth of like Wretch got it on his last album that he's dropped on a song called Next Door, where he's talking about the mum knowing what the son's on, but she'll still come out and say like her son was a good youth and rah, 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 rah. But ultimately you can lose your kids to badness, and that's outside influence, be it like who they follow on Snapchat and so on and so forth. Because when you like I'm not a parent, but I have godkids, and when you check and like see some of the stuff, like I've seen my godson and my goddaughter, they're both 14 years old. Some of the stuff that I've seen them like be exposed to, I'm like raw. And I think, and this is why I say, like, going back to what I was saying, I probably would have been on crud when if I had access to a system that as soon as they see the picture it's gone, because it's like there's so many, like it's mad, it's scary. Do you get me? And I was having a conversation, to flip it, I was having a conversation with my friend, and I asked him, what's the toughest thing like having a teenage daughter in this day and age? And he was like, social media. And he said how his daughter was in a group one time on WhatsApp, and he's going through he's doing the regular phone check, and there's a group of some of the school friends, and there's a girl who's taken a picture in a bath and put it in the group.
Madness.
Bro, she's like, I think the girl was 14.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's gone to the school, drawn out the parents, and it's like there's only so much influence you can have, because in that child's mind, whatever's going on in their house, they deem that okay. And whereas there's other households that it's like some kids would not even dream of that, and it's because of outside influence and social media and so on and so forth.
It's like even back in the day when you like it was boss and joke about it, like you see like with internet when you was trying to use the internet and someone picks up the house phone and that locks it off. So it's talking about back in the day if you was on website like Bagel and that, you was trying to watch that one minute preview. It took you 1 hour to load that 1 minute of porno. So if your mom picked up the phone, like so you're gonna have to literally turn off the computer screen and just literally pretend that you're doing something while it's buffering. But now you just literally pick your phone, boom, you're getting a whole 30 minutes. You could watch from all angles. So it's like now kids are so desensitized because you're seeing it on Snapchat, Twitter, not Instagram or Facebook, but it's like it's literally accessible all the time. Then now you probably got like websites that got page 1 million because people are uploading in real time. People are uploading all the time in real time. While back in the day we didn't have such access. It was like literally, I remember the first tape that was circulating around school was Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style Volume 1. And one man had it on tape, on VHS, and man was passing it around. I remember the first day we watched it. It was in my brother's house, and I had to even say to the man the other day, and I was like, right, it's a bit funny, like man them sat down to watch the whole thing together. Like, you know how mad that is? There was like 7 men in my brother's yard, and we all just sitting down just watching. Then I was like, right, you know what? It's mad that how our times was different to them times, because now you think I'm gonna sit down here and watch 6 of you, man? I mean, like, hey guys, today man's loaded an old school Sarah J tape. You get me? With Cherokee and Pinky. Let's go.
Rap music was literally the only representation we had when we was younger, apart from sports. That's what we saw. So rap, when I seen rap music, it didn't make me want to commit crimes, but it made me look at that. It made me want the lifestyle. Yeah. So when I saw So Solid, for instance, okay, remember, I didn't see So Solid as gangster rappers. As much as they may have been from the hood and in gangs, I didn't see them as gangsters. I just didn't see them as that. But what I did see was representation of guys living their life, enjoying it, making money, and having cars. So I wanted to attain to that, but I didn't want to do anything that was criminal to get it. In the same way with gangster rap. I love Tupac, I love Biggie, I loved Mobb Deep, all of that stuff. But I didn't look at them and want to sell drugs. I didn't look at them and want to hold guns. I think those people who were selling drugs and holding guns were probably going to do that.
We're going to do that anyway.
It might be like I don't think.
What the difference is now? You go on social media, and you go and you scroll, and if my man, if he's not trapping, then I'm not tapping. And then man, if I'm lying, I'm dying. But guess what? A man will see that and be like, rah, I need to get the German thing, you know. I can't drive the Fiat 500 no more. I need to get the A class. And then it's like, the A class ain't even AMG, so she's not rocking with man.
Well, you see, you're saying that, yeah, but we're all victims of that car. The thing is, we could all be driving normal cars. We could all be driving Fiat Puntos from flipping 97, but it's just like you said, it's not got AMG.
But the difference is you're comfy in who you are as a person, and that's the difference of where we come up. You get me? Like we come from a generation of alright, cool. If that's what my man's on, that's what my man's on.
Yeah.
This is what I'm on.
Yeah.
Now it's like. And it's from long. FIFA is the comparison of joy. I mean, yeah. Comparison is the thief of joy. Even that's what I mean. And it's like because of that, man are not even watching what they're on anymore. Yeah. It's like people will be like, "Rah, what's Chiz on? What's Chiz doing now?
Keep doing that.
Chiz is doing raves. Yeah, I'm gonna do raves. Chiz is a PT. He's got his app. I'm trying to get app.
Hey, do you know how many people do that though? The first part you said. Because Chiz is doing raves.
I said it because I know it's fact.
Yeah, and you know the madnesses. You know the madnesses in the past. Scott, in the past 17 years, I've heard man say that, and I've seen in 17 years, man, them come and go, and literally do 1 or 2 raves. Most would last up to 2 raves. They'll do one good rave, because it might be their birthday or something, and it blows. Then they'll do part 2 and think everyone's gonna come, and then the reality hits them that
But
those people don't really like you like you think they do, you know.
This is what I'm saying, and this is the difference. Like, there's 2 people. I remember I've had this conversation. Like, some of my friends drive amazing cars, yeah, and there's some of them that will just head down, graft, come back with a mad thing, and there's some of them that will be like, in the past. I remember I had a conversation with one brother. He was like, "Rah, like, what do you think I should get next?" I said, "Big man, when you go and do your overtime on a Friday night, who's in the car with you when you're coming home?" He said, "No one." I said, "Am I in the car with you when you're driving home from your overtime?" He said, "No." So why are you asking me what you should do with your money? It don't make sense.
2 miles per hour, so everybody, you know, like back in the day when people used to,
Outside the rave.
yeah, or
Exactly.
or not even outside the rave. Bagel King was the Bagel King was literally the showman spot.
pull up.
You pull up, you drive past, you circle your car back round and park your car so it's visible.
Come around again.
But you know what's mad here? Like now, yeah, if I'm driving past Bagel and I'm hungry and I see like bare people, I don't stop.
Not on it, yeah,
I keep
so-
moving. I keep it moving all the way home.
thing
I'll literally just go to a little shop and buy little snacks.
The thing is, yeah, like it was there was a sense of hype about Bagel, and you didn't go to whoever went to Bagel for the food.
You know what Bagel was? Remember like Paid in Full, that scene where all the cars are. That's what Bagel used to be.
Or the scene in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
It's literally
Everyone's
that
out there.
the strip.
Yeah.
And it's like either you're somebody on the strip or you're not. Like, you get out of the car. I remember a certain time I used to go Bagel with my cousin.
Yeah.
And there'll be the maddest queue in Bagel. My cousin will be like to my man behind the thing, "Yo, Eric, let me get this, and this." Yeah. And everyone would look at him like, "Raw."
Eric, you know.
Man just queue jumped.
Legend,
Like,
I pulled out there,
Yeah.
Bases.
And it's like, raw, man just queue jumped to Bagel King. He's the guy.
And I would even tell you how bad it was. I used to be outside and just go. That's literally
And that was power.
and just walk in
That
and
was
just pay.
powers.
I wouldn't even say that and just literally just do that. And man just knew. Yeah, man knew where it was. It was
the back
like
signal.
chicken escalope, banana cake, custard. Get my right bean. I'll just walk in. I'll be like, right, Eric. Good to see you, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Bus joke. Keep it moving.
Back then, how many people did you say there was doing bodyguarding?
You know what?
It wasn't well known.
But you know what it is as
But
well.
now everybody now.
No, but the thing is, well, back then it wasn't asked for as much. If you get what I mean. Because even now, yeah, I'll go normal raves and I'll see normal men who are roll with bodyguards to dance.
There was a certain amount of man that you knew, yeah, they're gonna be either they're that bodyguard or they're with that celebrity or they normally look after celebrities. Now, if I flood and I type in bodyguard on Instagram, how many guys will come up?
Look at Summer of Love, Winter of Love. Do you know how many people wish they thought of that?
Yeah.
It's so like.
You know where that came from? So one day, Dapson hit me up all of a sudden and said, "Rah, I've got this venue, boom, 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 boom." Showed me a picture. I was like, "Rah, it looks like a summary venue." He's like, "Oh, so what are we gonna do?" I was listening to Capital Extra. The Lonio came on. Then I just turned up the music. I said, there's the name of the rave. And Dapson was like, "What?" I said, "Someone Love." He's like, "Huh?" I said, "Someone Love." Took off, literally. Because even when he performed at my birthday one, the festival, I had to thank him. I said, "Right, this all started because of you." I said, like, man made a performance. I had to thank him. I said, "This will start. The idea started because of you."